just cracked through our fun line. The one we were talking about on Wednesday, we were talking about again yesterday, and it's just blown through. And here's Ran already. Wait, guys, we're talking about this. Hold on. BTC's blown this fun line. What do I have for you today? We got updates on Ran and his gummies. You can see there's something going on here. I've got Bonk for you. I've got Injective. I've got Render. I've got Manta. I've got Metis. Then we've got Hustle in the back, and he's bringing us some gaming action and possibly a new product that he's bringing on board for us. So much to talk about, guys, and we're gonna have loads of fun. So let's get right into this. He just bring in the big dog here. This is the big dog. There you go.
I'm just fixing my sound because I had a bit of a sound issue and I had a bit of an echo. So I'm just trying to make sure.
I think it's got to do with the gummies that you've just taken.
That's good. I can't even read my screen. I'm trying to fix my sound. I have no idea what's going on with my screen. I can't even explain to you what's going on.
Guys, I don't think it's a tech issue, but anyway, we'll give him a second. Let's look at Banter bubbles here, and you can see it's green. I mean, we've had a massive squeeze here. We had BTC pushing into that resistance area, that trend line, and it's just blown, and it's unlocked these alts. It's unlocked so many things, and CFX is just absolutely ripping here. That was something we mentioned yesterday with that Chinese liquidity, the Chinese New Year. We had to start looking at some of these Chinese tokens, and there it goes, 19% up. We've got near cooking. We've got optimism 11%. Sats is running at about 90.
Someone said ditch the music. It's very loud.
I'm trying to run a show here. Hold on.
Short squeeze.
We'll get into the juicy bits now. Okay, so guys, there's a couple of things we need to do here. Number one, okay, I'm updating you on this bonk trade that we took the other day on 2bit, and I've left a poll in the chats for you, and I need your help here now. You guys really let me down yesterday with that Coincall. You guys basically sent me to zero on Solana. So today you've got a chance now to redeem yourselves. Take a look in the chats here. There's a poll running right now. I need your help here. We're going to check into that just now, and we're going to execute whatever you guys tell me to do is what's going to happen on that trade. So take a look in the chats there, answer that poll on my bonk trade, and let's just see what's going on right now with BTC. So just a reminder, yesterday we were looking at this trend here. It was putting us under pressure. We said this was our fun line. This is where we were going to have a good weekend or an absolutely shitty weekend. And we have now blown through our fun line. And remember, we've blown through this major horizontal here that was marked for us on the 11th of December. You can see this has been major support previously. They pushed it back. Who's taking my screen away? No. No, bro. Wait, I need my screen back. Somebody's taking my screen away. Yeah, hang on. No, he's totally taking my screen away. Okay. Ran, we're going to have your type of fun now, but we're also going to have crypto fun here because we've blown the fun line. Okay. Now, very important to note, guys, we need to watch these supports. Like, we've had a great start here with BTC blowing up here. This is what we like. This is what we wanted to see. Now, the real test is going to come here. If BTC wants to give us a little pullback here onto this 382 and horizontal, that's where the action is going to happen. And that's where we need these alts to hold on their corresponding fibs as well. So big area today that I'm watching. In fact, it's the only level we really need to watch this weekend. We need to hold this 40,200 to 40,300 level.
Is it a short squeeze or are we going up?
So I say we're going up this weekend.
Yeah, but short squeeze, no?
Well, we do know there's a lot of stops up here. There's a lot of shorts, okay? And guys are going to get cleaned out, and we understand that. You can call it whatever you like. I'm going to call it fun till about Sunday. I think the guys are going to come piling in here, and you know, that was a bull run.
Then we must take some positions if that's the case.
We have taken a few positions, and guys, there's another poll that I ran in the other channel. We've got Uncle Ran here. I mean, he's a special guest, and we need to look after him. And there was a poll we were running. We said, option 1, Ran goes long on a 50x. He goes short on a 50x. Option 3, he belly dances for bonk tokens. So that is what James did that, not me. James added that one. There he is. James is loving that. Okay, so those are the options. Okay, James, can you maybe help there and just bang in another poll there on the main channel there, if you can get into it quickly. We want to see this poll because we don't want to leave you without Ran taking a trade. I mean, that's
I'm trading already. Don't worry about me, eh?
No, I know you're trading already. I know you're trading already.
Let me tell you.
guys, and don't forget,
I'm a
also,
little trade right now. Actually.
there's
Right
so
now.
many legends here today. Look at this. There's a legend. Okay, there's one.
What's going on, fellas? Oh, I'm having a great time laughing at Ran right now.
There's another legend here.
Happy Friday,
It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all going down. It's all going down.
That's just signing again. Hold on, that's just signing again.
Okay, Run signing into his account. Hustle. So good to have you back. I see the gaming market's been bleeding out a little bit, and you know, maybe it's time for a little reversal on some of those coins. I'm like super excited to talk about some of them. And you threw out a new one at me today, Ronin, I think it was RON.
Yeah,
we haven't really touched on that one before, so I'm looking at getting into that as well. In the meantime, I just want to go through this bonk trade. You know, do you ever do memes? Do you ever trade memes?
I hit Pepe really big, but then you go try more after that, and it never works out. So no, not really.
Well, so we've had a bit of fun trading these meme coins. Some of them, look, it's probably about a 1 in a 5. If you're playing on the Phantom wallets and on Bird Eye and those things, you're hitting about 1 out of 5. Run looks very hungry here. But you know, if you're playing things like bonk, you know that you can trade them, you can chart them, you can do all these things. Let's just pull this bonk chart up here. So this is a bonk trade we gave. So this is a meme coin. If you didn't know that, so we had a nice mover here. There were a lot of things telling us bonk was going to be sending it for us, and I've run a poll in the chats here with regards to this, and I've said here, Dylan's bonk trade is ripping. Help him. Sell it now, option 1. The end is coming. Double that size and send it more. Or 3, leave it as is and be boring. Now, you won't believe this. There's a couple of degens here because I got 42% telling me that I need to double this thing and send this thing higher. So here's this bonk trade that I took. Who's changing my screen here? What's going on here? So here's this bonk trade that I took on 2bit the other day. And for those of you that don't know, 2bit is my sponsor, and they're quite a new exchange on the scene, and they've been adding a lot of tokens to the mix. Run, you're killing my vibe here. You're totally killing my vibe. No, he's killing my vibe. He's ending me. Okay, so this is where we are. This bonk trade is $792 up. 42% of you, okay, I've only had 448 votes, so I'm going to need more. 43% of you are telling me to double the size and send it more. Okay, I'm not against that at all. I'm totally happy to do that, but I need more votes, and we need to get this up here. So I need about 600 votes here. So guys, just keep the votes coming in. Run sending. See what's going on here? Upside down rocket ship. You're sending us to 0. What is happening there? Okay, let's just talk to Run quickly. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's see. Tell us what's going on here, Run. How are you feeling?
Someone just sent me live footage of the ETF launch. I thought I'd share it with you just quickly. Live footage of the ETF launch.
That's wonderful.
Wait, is that going the opposite way? Which way is that plane going?
Live footage of the ETF.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, let's get into the juice. Come, let's get into the juice here. We got a show to run. We got an audience to look after here. Okay, keep these votes coming in. We're going to deal with this towards the end of the show. And you guys, you can send me to 0. Remember, you guys sent me pretty much to 0 yesterday on Coincall. So yesterday on Coincall, I wanted to take out an option. You guys told me Sol was going to be 76 by the 2nd of February, and you told me to drag that dial. And you've effectively sent me to 0 if this thing's going to pump. So you have a chance to redeem yourselves today. Let's see what you're going to give me. What is this meme now? Run. I'm going to ban you just now. He's going to get banned. Guys, let me know in the chats. Must we ban Run or must we let him carry on? Let us know in the chats here. We're watching. I see a lot of people happy to have you here. Okay, let us know if we're banning him. We're going to shadow ban him for a few minutes here, maybe. Let's see how we're going. Okay, let's get into some charts because that is really why we're here. And then we're going to get into hustle, and we're going to get into some of these gaming tokens, and we're going to get into in the game and this product.
When are we trading?
Well, I'm ready for you. You tell me. Okay, guys, here we go. Guys, can we start dropping some tokens in the chats? We're going to get Run to look at 5-minute candles here and open a very high leverage trade.
Let's trade. I'm in for the trade. So the weekend's about to happen. What are we looking at for the weekend?
Okay, well, let me go through some of mine. Let's just watch the chat as well, monitor the chats here, and let's see if we can pick something up. Okay, so just an update here. This is Render. We were looking at yesterday. We were looking for a little 618 pullback, and we got this. Okay, and now it's absolutely ripped here. So Render's pinged the 618 here perfectly for us, and now it's been sending. I think this could be a potentially a bullish move here that we can start dialing in and looking for scalper entries here. So Render is one of them. We can dial into Render here potentially. Another one of interest to me is Injective. This thing looks like it's absolutely going to rip here. Injective is now pushing into a major horizontal area. You can see we got that entry earlier today on Sheldon's show. And have you changed my picture again? And it's now pushing into this horizontal here at 34. So I think if Injective blows this 34, we could have a massive move coming here on Injective. So that's another one we can look at. Rune. You're in Rune already, though, hey? Run, you're trading this Rune.
I have a Rune position open, sir. Right here. Here we go. Rune position open. I bought more the other day. I'm still up. I'm up.
So Run's got an interesting system. He goes 10x, cross account, no stop loss. Carry him out on the stretcher or not. That's basically how it works, I believe. But those are some nice positions you got there. Okay, so these are options so far. These things are breaking some horizontals, so potentially we could have some supports that we can work with. James, why are you up there? Okay, so you guys are killing me today.
Go. Let's go. Tell me, Stewie. Can I buy Stewie? Let me ask you what I need because I want to do some trading. So can you tell me about Stewie?
Okay.
I have a feeling Stewie is the one. I have a feeling that this weekend Stewie's been showing relative strength. Why is James on your stream?
Somebody keeps putting him on the stream. Yeah, I mean, look, Sui's got a monster 8-hour candle here. We had this little breakout. We can see that we had a little retest on this 236, looking good. Yeah, look, if you're entering now, here's the deal, Run. This is the situation. If you're buying any of these big candles here, your major areas to exit are big now, 9% on Sui. So that's your risk, okay, for a reasonable exit. You're looking at about 9.6%. Can you go long here? Yes, this looks potentially like something can blow here. What do we got? We've got a resistance band coming up. Okay, so what you really want to see is it breaking through this area first. You want to crack this zone here, and you want to just confirm a little bit of support in that region, and then you're away. So that's why, to me, something like Rune and Render and Injective could potentially be...
Take me to Rune. Maybe we can add to the position a little bit.
Okay, there we go. That's the spirit. Okay, so here we go. So you can see Rune is now breaking a horizontal and trying to get some support. You can see this little picture here. And what we want to do now is just take out this candle. I just want to wipe this candle out here, okay, with a move into the 618. So that is what I'm eyeing out now. You can see we've had a pullback earlier at 4.25. So that is a potential support area you can work with. But if we lose that 4.25, your next area of support is 4.19. Okay.
So must I add or not add? I'll add immediately. If you tell me to, I'll add immediately. It can happen immediately.
Guys, let me know in the chat. Is Run adding? It's Run adding.
I've got a feeling there's a short squeeze this weekend. I think the short squeeze was actually
100%. I think we need to take profits on Sunday.
It's the ETF trade that's made a short squeeze. I think now that you have a short squeeze, I think that you might have a good weekend trading. You got to have your fingers on the market. You got to have your fingers in the market.
Okay, Run, go. Add.
Right, okay, hold on. Before, just quickly. I know that a lot of you are not subscribed to Banter Plus. Still, your music is killing my ear. Can you turn it down a little bit, bro? Just a little bit. Just not actually one much, bro. Just destroy my ears.
So loud.
I don't know. Turn it down. So anyway, listen, a lot of you aren't subscribed to Banter Plus. Remember that if you aren't subscribed to Banter Plus, you can't win the Banter bags. So how do the Banter bags work? Well, we get IDOs that you could never get, right? Basically, we get really early access to IDOs. We put $1,000 worth of each IDO into the Banter bags. And then when we get to 1 million subscribers on Crypto Banter, 350,000 subscribers on Banter Plus, we give away the Banter bags to one lucky winner. You have to have an exchange account using a Crypto Banter link to qualify. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Go, subscribe. This is the channel you need to subscribe to. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. Next thing, let's talk about why we actually have this little short squeeze that's coming in, right? So the reason is we've already got $5 billion into the ETFs, which is way beyond the expectations that the market had. So when you look at all the new ETFs, we've already got $5 billion already lined up in those ETFs, which is much more than any analyst could have. And on top of that, we could get some buying because of this thing over here. So in the States, there's a thing called the wash trade rule, which meant that if you sell your GBTC, you may be exempt from buying ETFs for 30 days from the time of sale. And that's for tax reasons usually. So it could be that in 30 days, we'll get substantial further inflows. And I think that's what the market's seeing now, that this ETF trade is done. And that's given it confidence for Bitcoin to go up. And now, of course, all the altcoins are exploding. So that's what's going on from a fundamentals point of view.
Thank you. Love that. Okay.
Now,
I couldn't have done it better myself.
What should we do?
I like Rune. Look, it's basically what we were saying this morning on Sheldon's show. We were like, when that thing started squeezing, we said, pick your favorite altcoin, stops under the 4-hour candle. That was where we were 4 hours ago. Okay. So 4 hours ago, it was pick your favorite altcoin. Now, we need to be careful because we've had this now. We've had a massive move today. We've had a 10-12% move on some of these tokens. And we need to understand if they want to pull us back, they're going to pull you back easily 5-6%. And the tokens are still going to stay bullish, but they're going to come and flush you. So if you're using super high leverage and you're trying to buy the tops of these candles, just remember they can easily pull it back 5-6% and still continue to push it higher and continue this move. But on the way down, they're going to flush you out. So you need to understand that. You need to be careful now. And, what I can suggest is maybe laddering into these positions if you want to be absolute savages, and just look out for these little pullbacks. And you can buy that. You can buy that weakness when it pulls back. You can have a go. Let's just look at this Rune again. What do you got in front of you there?
Me.
Okay. So look, Rune, what I like about Rune, it's now pushing this horizontal. So we just want to see it. We want to see it consolidate, at least hold this area. Okay. But we want to see this 4.25. If we can hold this 4.25, that should be okay for Rune. Then a little bit lower down, 4.2. There's another hot zone here. So worst case, we don't want to go much deeper than about 4.2, but I want to come and take out the 618 here. And once we blow this region, this 4.43, then we're cooking. I mean, once we get some support up here, then we're away. So the hard work is going to be cracking the 4.43. Maybe we can do it this weekend. Maybe. A lot of the guys wanted you to. We're quite excited about you adding to your position. So I think you should do that.
How much should I add?
Okay, guys. How much percent should Ran add to his position?
We're talking about Rune, right?
Rune. 15%.
No, 15% is a big number here. I think. Let's have a look here. So Rune is at 429.
Ozone says everything.
I'm happy.
Okay. Throw some in that Rune trade.
Let's go. Let's open the bidding. There we go.
Quinnet says you've added gummies to your position.
Correct. There we go. I think my order just got executed. Thank you, sir.
Okay, there you go. Michael said 10%. McAllister wants you all in. Okay, let's see how my poll's going here. Guys, 660 votes. 44% of you want me to double bonk and send it higher. So, okay, let's do that. So I'm in 2-bit here. If you want to get some action on 2-bit, lots of new tokens coming on regularly. Every week or two, they're adding new tokens. You can see there's a nice little token list down here on the side, and they're adding loads and loads. Obviously, it's nice and green at the moment. This is also a KYC-friendly exchange, and yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. They do cross margin. They do isolated as well. Trades like all the sort of regular exchanges. Let's add to this. So 44% of you said double that size and send it more. So, okay, let's do it. The current size is $5,000. Let's see if we can even get it that high. Let's see, $5,000, buy long, open long, bang. Oh God, I just opened sushi. I just long sushi. We're gonna cancel that. We're gonna go bonk. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, you've done it. You sent me to 0 yesterday. Let's see. Maybe you can redeem yourselves here. Okay, there we go. We locked and loaded. 10K now. It's double the size. And wish me luck. Sunday night we might have to deal with this. We might have been taking some profits there. Okay. Now let's get into hustle. Bro, you've been waiting very patiently while Ran did his gummy thing.
Muscle, the love muscle.
Honestly, I haven't had as much fun watching a show in a long time. So I'm cool, boys. Y'all, I'm just here.
The love
Okay,
must roll.
well, I want to get into some of these gaming tokens, obviously. I do want to get into some of these others that I have here as well. Let's start with some of these gaming tokens. So I've got a nice list here of some of the gaming tokens here prepped on my side. I've got Beam, I've got 𝗙𝗍𝗍, I've got PYR, I've got Playable, Maria, and a lot of these coins are going into Hustle's new product. And I mean, do you want to elaborate a little bit there on what's going on and tell us what the story is?
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, the Sniper team and I, alongside Dylan, we partnered up to launch the In the Game Discord. We got so much information flowing through there between gaming portfolios, spot buys, all the charts you need to make your decisions on the gaming tokens alongside our expertise, as well as we have the gambling side. So we opened up the betting show. You can get sports picks all over there. You can share your picks as well. So it's really like a big alpha hub for the Web3 gaming in the charting space. It's like a nice collide of those two niches. So I believe it's wap.com/in-the-game. Is it in the description, Dylan?
So it should be in the description, James. Well, James should be there. There should be a link in the description here for In the Game. Can you did have your screen shared just now, but I see we've lost it. Do you want to pull up that that screen you mentioned?
Yep, I got it. I'll share that.
Okay, so those of you that know about Sniper Club, you know it's a hub. It's a nice little community. It's a paid service. We give you all these things in Sniper Club, and In the Game has now launched their own paid channel. It's a Discord channel, and let's see if we can dial in there a little bit.
Yeah, so as you see on the WAP here, trade signals and setups, sports betting, altcoin portfolio. We have a long list of gaming portfolio tokens that I curated myself that I would recommend anyone. If you're new to gaming, if you have no idea what's going on in the gaming space, you could start with that portfolio and get rocking. And then we're going to have exclusive live sessions to where people can come in and actually ask me questions in the voice chat and have that one-on-one communication, because it's hard to do that with the entire chat box on these live streams these days. So you can have one-on-one access to me, and I'm sure you can ask Dylan some questions in there as well. I'm sure he's happy to answer.
Yeah, look, I'm prepping charts all day long. You'll see my charts appearing there. If there's setups, I'll give them to you guys. But tell me about this betting, bro. Sports betting.
Yeah, so Fred came to me with this idea a couple months back, and actually the way I got into crypto, 2015. I hate looking at my Coinbase back then, because I was buying crypto so cheap, and then I was depositing into sports books and actually betting sports. So I got into crypto through sports betting, and then I started learning more about it like 2017, 2018. Nice. And then really was in the weeds and started like doing it full time in 2021. So my forte into crypto was through sports betting, and I used to run like a pick service. We're actually 10 wins and 3 losses so far in the game server on sports picks. So
you're giving tips and picks in there, and I mean, is there a portal that they can do it through on your platform, or are you just sending out the tips and things?
I'm just sending out the picks. We do have some, we do have a betting sponsor, but otherwise, I think that link's over in the server. But otherwise, I'm just giving the picks, and then people can, do what they want with them. Guys.
Okay, well, you know where to find it. There should be a link in the description. If not, you can see it here. What was that? WAP in the game? Just
wap.com/in-the-game.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go through some of your hot gaming tokens. I'm going to leave this in your hands. You're going to tell me where you want to go first, what you're suggesting here. And let's see if we can get some entries. I was updating the charts for you just now in your Discord server. So, some of them were looking interesting. Anyone in particular you want to start with?
Beam's a good one to start with.
I'm ready to trade. I'm telling you, I'm ready. My fingers on the trigger. I'm up already on my rune position 2 cents. So my fingers now.
I'll give you a trade run. I'll give you a gaming trade.
Is on the trigger, guys. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, here's a gaming trade. GALA. Is it still a thing? Hustle.
GALA's still a thing, yeah. It's definitely fell on the conviction list. Like they're kind of like Ran calls them boomer tokens. I think the operations of GALA is like a boomer. They treat it like it's not crypto. And they kind of try to scare away investors almost. I don't like the way they operate personally, but the products are still good. It's still kicking.
So yeah, a little bit of FUD lately as well, but I agree with that 𝗚𝗎𝗡𝗚 token. I dropped a nice tweet today. If you guys follow me on Twitter at the Lord of Entry, you can catch me there. I actually dropped my opinion on what XRP was. You can see here at the Lord of Entry. Just follow me. Let me show you this little tweet here on Boomer Coins. I don't have the sound here, unfortunately, but I gave my expert view on XRP after years of studying these altcoins. You can go grab me there on at the Lord of Entry. Okay, so with regards to GALA, look, the chart just looked nice. We know they had FUD, they had fundamental issues, all these things, but when the chart starts talking to me, it starts talking to me, and this was telling us 2 or 3 days ago that we were going to get some kind of reversal here. So it's an interesting setup to me. If you want to look at a GALA long here, potentially, your upside, your targets you're looking at is 0.025, you're looking at 0.028, that sort of region. And most importantly, where do you exit if this market turns on you? Well, what I would suggest here is under the 618 and under the 200-day moving average. So that is a close under 0.02158. If the candles close under that area, this market is absolutely shit, and we're going back to hell. It's quite simple. So we need to continue now. It needs to blow this trend, and that is my play for GALA. So Ran, does GALA excite you?
I don't know the token ranges very well. That's the problem. Like when you don't know, like I know certain tokens where I know the ranges. I kind of know their behavior. This isn't one of those ones where I know the behavior, so it's too scary for me to trade.
Look, it's like a lot of altcoins. Follows the big fibs, follows the big areas. It reacts. Again, it might not have as big a reaction as some other ones, but yeah, I've been trading GALA for 3 or 4 years, basically, since whenever it was around. So I kind of know how to, how this thing
Beam. That's one that I'm happy to trade.
Let's go Beam. Here's Beam.
Beam, sir.
So this is my view on Beam. This is actually potentially a bearish little setup here. There's a little descending wedge here. But what I can give you is a solid support area. And if this gaming market is going to bounce together, we know GALA, Beam, all these ones that are sitting on these supports that we're going to go through now, they're all going to start moving off these current support areas. So Beam's got nice horizontal here run. If you want to exit, okay, if you want a stop loss area for Beam, it's a close under 0.0164. Okay, you close under there. Then you're potentially going a little bit more south. So you're going to look for something along these lines if we start closing under that region I told you about. And my plan here for Beam right now is it's actually got a lot of work to do. So if it does pop off this area here, you're looking at a resistance area. You're looking at a rejection zone here at this 382. So don't be surprised if it does ping back here at about 0.019. So your first target, if you take this now, Run 0.01738 somewhere here.
It doesn't look like a buy.
It's not great. It's not my best.
No, let's move on. We're not yet. We had to make money. We're not here to mess around.
Okay, 𝗙𝗍𝗍, a little bit boring. Setting up though, it's teeing up like GALA. It's the same chart.
Like 100x pick here, bro.
Oh, 100x. Oh, he wants the degen. He really is.
What about Super Farm? What about Super Verb? Super Elio.
Yeah. Pull up Super.
Here's Super.
Okay, so from Elio himself, they got so many moves in his pocket on Super over this next couple of months and big announcements. I'm really bullish on Super. Will it 100x? Probably not at the market cap, but I think it's got a lot of potential to.
What is the price? I can't see it there on your screen. It's 60.
0.589.
Not bad. Okay, that's not 100x.
Guys, Run likes to trade. He doesn't trade the science like us. Run just sees a coin. He goes 10x, no stop, buy. Okay.
I think Stargate looks good.
Okay, so it's slightly different system here. So, the guys that like to trade with me here, they like precision entries. Run doesn't seem to like a precision entry as much.
No, I'll show you the precision.
My screen, it offends him so much.
Yeah,
what do you got?
I'll show you the precision entry here on Stargate. Are you watching?
I'm watching.
Okay, look. Okay, wait, let me just get rid of my RSIs here. So, basically, I'll show you exactly how it works. Right now, you see it's here. It just bounced off the support over here. See that over there? Very beautiful bounce off the horizontal support. Sorry. There we go. You can see beautiful. Also, you can extend the support over to there, and that was that previous resistance over there. So you see that's a beautiful level. Good bounce. If I go up to the previous high, 70 cents, now trading at 51 cents. Basically, what I recommend is to get in at 51 cents. If I look at the downside, if I look at the low in October, it was 38 cents. So, you know, like you don't have much of a way to go down. And there's going to be a layer 0 airdrop. So I think that this one might be a good one to be buying at this level. So exactly that.
Okay, so let me pull that up quickly, and
I can go lower time. You can go lower time frame if you want. You see, I can do this. Like I'll show you.
I just want to give them. I want to give them areas they understand. I see what you're doing there, and I like it.
You see, breakout, beautiful breakout over there on the 4 hour.
Okay, I hear you. I feel you. Okay, hold on.
Yes. Look at that breakout, bro. I mean, from here, breakout at 50 cents. We're now at 51.8. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful breakout. Beautiful.
Ran, I think you should take my job here. You're very, very good at this.
See, look at the exactly. I mean, you're talking about go into the shorter time frame.
What I want to do is just give everybody exit regions. Because remember, when you're taking a long and you're taking a position, okay, you've got to assume you fucking wrong. Okay, that's your first thing. You got to assume how much am I going to lose if I'm wrong on this trade. Okay, don't go how much am I going to make if I'm right. Go where's my exit point if I completely fuck this up. Where do I get out of this token? And you know, and still.
Dylan's giving us wisdom. Dylan's giving us wisdom.
Okay, so the first thing you got to do, okay, especially if you are using leverage, is you identify hot zones where you can exit your positions, okay? And you can see what Run's done. He's highlighted a major horizontal support. This is daily level. You'll see it will convert to weekly levels as well. Okay, so your first exit area, if the daily candles close under 0.474, that is a potential area where you want to start cutting this position. Okay, so this is for spot buyers and things. If those daily candles close under that area, that's when you're starting to cut. If you really want to have the tightest stop possible, you can't look much lower than yesterday's daily low. So I'd say 0.0495. If the candle closes under that, that's another exit option. And then for those of you that are less concerned, your next area, 0.44. Okay, so these are key areas that you can look to exit if the trade starts going south. Generally, if we start closing under levels like this, you start eyeing out the next level, the next major area lower down. So eyes on these areas here, and then upside, it's clean. I mean, it's very simple here. You can see this upside. Look at this. Okay, just a range high. That's all you want to do. Okay, you just want to play the range high, and let's just look at the size of that move. Where do you trade this Run? STG.
On Bybit.
26%. Okay, 26% move.
I'm loving my trade. Should I add to my position here, or what are you saying?
Are you on STG? Yeah, go.
I have 390,000 of them. I should add more, huh?
Yeah, you're at the range low. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're 100% right. Let's increase position. Oh man, I keep getting logged out. For God's sake. Okay, I have to log in again. See you in a bit.
Okay, so nice little setup. I like that a lot. That's very nice. Are you trading leverage on that?
I don't need charts for that. I just saw it. I saw it without the chart. I just looked at the bubble. I thought, I can see immediately.
The right system. See trade, cross account, 10x, no stop. The 25% flush outs are the ones that hurt though. When the market comes, when they come for you, then they're going to clean you out. But other than that, it's fun. Let's just check in on my bonk long here. Okay, it's still kind of flat. Okay, so I'm still $850 up here. The position's 10K. I swear, if you guys send me to zero 2 days in a row, I'm going to be very upset with you guys. I mean, 45% of you voted for me to double that. Hey, wow. The guys are feeling confident out there. Okay, let's get back into.
I'm back. I'm adding to my position. There we go. Adding long 50. Okay, I'm gonna go a bit high on the price. I don't feel like waiting. And bang, executed, sir.
The man's a savage. Okay, Hustle. Next. What do you got
I'm
there?
ready.
What do you got next, guys?
Go ahead and pull up playable games. 𝗓𝗏𝗚.
I like that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
got that ready. Look at that.
So that thing went up to all-time highs, and obviously he's been taking some pretty big pullbacks with after the ETF, and it rocketed so quickly. It like 11x'd in less than a month. So what are you seeing on this one? Because obviously good product. They have play to earn live recently on one of their new games. They've been selling nodes like crazy. So a lot of bullish things in the ecosystem, but what are you looking at?
Yeah, looks pretty decent here. So, I mean, what I look for is I look for high impact zones. I know you don't know what this is, but it's a 618 fib. I mentioned this to you the last time you were on my show.
You know, Dylan, you know what they say in my chat, in my comments sometimes. They say, if you take Hustle's projects and then you go get the TA from, Dylan or Sheldon or whoever, then you're going to be cooking. And that's why we have the In the Game Discord.
Yeah, exactly. That is why we are dumping charts in there for you guys. And we're looking at hot zones. And I'm updating these charts every day. So you'll be able to access these in the game, tied into all the fundamentals that you need. So here we go. This was our first hot zone. So as it dipped into this area, you would have seen that it was dipping into a nice hot zone. It's a 618 fib and horizontal. And we do have a little trend break now. So it is looking kind of bullish here. So anything along these lines could be playing out for us. So what I would watch for traders, if you are looking for a move here, you can jump into this. You need to understand, again, like I was explaining, where can you exit? Okay, if the market starts turning on us and this is some kind of BTC fake out and they want to come and end us this weekend, where are your exit zones? So your exit zone number one is loss of today's daily candle. Okay, so that is 0.00474. So that is your tightest option. And then your next area, I would say, look for the loss of the Monday low. So that was Monday the 22nd. If you lose that region, the candle closes under there, then things are potentially going to get a little bit dark out there. So yeah, that is how I would play that. But a clear trend break here. And this is a typical trend break that, you see everywhere on all these altcoins. And we're just looking for the move to hold. We just want to see any retest hold there and then take it higher. So yeah, looking good.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was primed for a bounce. It had bled out way too much, in my opinion. So it looked pretty ripe for a little bit of green.
Yeah. And I mean, you can see the way you were feeling at the time. You didn't even know, but it's bouncing on a 618. It's bouncing in a good area whenever it feels right that it's time for a bounce. It's more often than not in a hot zone.
Ran trades gummy with no stop loss. You trade science. I trade market caps. When I see a cheap market cap, I'm like, I will take a bet on this at that point of market value. And that's the way I judge it. Cause like playable games is like 10x undervalued versus GALA on the circulating market cap. And when I look at they have the potential to be as big as GALA as in the bull run. So that's a 10x from here. And if anyone was listening, months back, we caught that at this point still 5x ago. So that would be a 50x trade if we can, hit that and get to those levels in the bulls. So that's kind of the play that we're looking to make long term.
I've still got those notes that you gave me that last time on some of these market caps and your plans for these things. I keep them here next to me.
That's how you do it.
I've got them here. That was that first show we did. There was some key information in there. Yeah, that was great. Okay, the next one that could be interesting here is Myria.
Yeah, I mean, I love Myria, and they have a couple of big games coming through. And actually, I forget his name. Cricket legend.
Jonty.
AB de Villiers.
AB.
He's launching. He's launching his. Don't knock me. I don't know.
It's AB. No, I said Jonty, but it's AB. Everybody knows AB. Yeah. He's got a game coming,
and it's going to be on Myria. And when I look at mainstream potential over here in the States, we're like cricket. We don't really watch that, but. I mean, cricket is so big worldwide. I don't think people really understand that. And I think when that game goes live with also his big brand and following, it could get a lot of attention. And it's underneath.
The biggest sport.
It's underneath Myria.
In India, the biggest sport in India is cricket.
Yeah.
They bring in the most money in the world in cricket. Okay, they dominate the world financially with cricket, and their population is round about 1 billion. And you know, if 5 or 10% are cricket fans, you know, it's a lot of people.
That is a lot. So I definitely am bullish on Myria. That's the mainstream game underneath their umbrella that I think they could have. And yeah, so what are you seeing on the charts here?
Look, it's actually lost the support area. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. What I'd like it to do, I need to see it reclaim this region. So it's lost this horizontal. So what I look for here, I see the nice little horizontal area here, nice and interesting. Okay, but we've lost that area. Okay, so right now it's looking bearish. It's looking like that. Okay, until it pops higher and reclaims this area. So what we want to see is bulls. If you're a bull, you don't really want to buy into resistance. That creates risk for you. It just adds to your risk. You rather want to buy on support. So you want to see a push higher, then you want to see it settle down, create support on that horizontal, and then that's where your buy comes in. So, you know, if you're buying into resistance, you're creating a little bit of extra risk for yourself. You rather want to do the support buy and hope that it continues. So we're almost there. We're pushing into a resistance zone. So just keep your eyes on this one, guys. If we start breaking this 0.077 level, if we break the 77 level and start forming a little bit of support there, then I think Myria is on its way. And I mean, there's some big moves here. If we take it to just this level up here, there's a 36% move potentially coming. So, and your risk there is going to be around about, say, you take it under that candle, it's around about 7 to 8% for 36% potential move coming there.
Okay, awesome. No, yeah, these things just got beat up so hard. So like recently, when I've been looking back across the board, I'm like, man, we're talking 50% retraces from these recent all-time highs on some of these coins, and I'm like, it's time to take some nibbles. So,
I mean, we saw it on a lot of these alts. On the 25th of December was the peak for a lot of them, and they've just got absolutely rinsed after that. So yeah, we were definitely due some kind of bounce here.
They gave us that Christmas bag, and then they took it right back, didn't they?
It's like, oh, they gave us that Christmas present. I was saying earlier, we were feeling so rich. You know, they just pumped these alts for us, and it was feeling so good. And then they just came with us.
Oh, I knew it was the top too. I knew it was the altcoin top when at Thanksgiving and Christmas, my family's asking me about Bitcoin again. I'm like, uh-oh. I called my trade executor, dump it all.
No, it was so obvious they were going to do that to us. I mean, geez, make us happy on Christmas, Boxing Day, they just destroy us. Classic play. Okay, so the next one I think could be interesting here is IMX.
I've seen that one in the chat a lot. I think that's worth taking a look at.
So there was some news on this one recently. Another partnership or something along those lines.
They've been bringing in some really good games, and some that I really like. I know on a stream a while back, the low cap I gave Katana Inu, really strong looking game. It kind of has the meme coin narrative going on with the gaming narrative, and the game is actually really solid. They're partnered up with AVAX. They partnered up with Scale Network, who's really making some noise in the gaming space. And then yesterday they partnered up with IMX. So yeah, IMX is bringing in right now. It's like and they brought in the Treeverse from 𝗚𝗎𝗄. That's going to be a big game.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been holding that. It felt like a bag. I bought one of those Treeverse
NFTs.
Yes. And
yeah, it's
wow. Okay.
They just partnered up with IMX, and right now it's like a battle between IMX, Avalanche, and the Ronin network at the moment for like fighting for these games, and they chose IMX. That was a big decision this week.
Wow. Okay, well, it's good to hear that news on Treeverse. I thought that thing was done, so I actually thought they'd given up.
No, it actually the game's looking solid. The game's looking solid.
Wow. That's great news. Wow. I was one of the first buyers. Like this was, 21 somewhere, maybe before.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So IMX 618. Again, this is no surprise. How many altcoins have we seen dipping down onto 618? And here it is, 618 again. When you're feeling that it was time for some kind of recovery or time to stop melting down, it's often at a 618 when you're feeling that way. Yeah, here we are. So big support you want to watch, IMX, 1.76. not bad. And again, we're yet to break a trend, so we can't get too excited yet. We want to see that a trend is broken, and the reason we like to see that is because that often tells us that the next move up is starting, whether it's a bounce or not. We want to see that next trend. So right now we're in a downtrend. Okay, so we could still reject there and move back to our next level, and we could continue that. So the bulls really just want to see that break of trend. So we try and identify these hot support zones where we can nibble at our positions, start getting little small positions, and then when we break these trends, then we can really add and fire it up. So these hot zones are always your first areas. So again, this is a nice big zone here. 1.76 is a nice support region. If you lose that, 100% your next reaction zone where you're looking for a bounce and some kind of stability, 1.51, that is your next buy zone for IMX if it does melt down.
Someone in the chat asked, is Rand still alive? Can we get confirmation?
I don't know, he just disappeared. The man just disappeared.
He just fell off the face of the earth. I saw it said device is not connected, and then he just vanished.
But he was on the stream. He was eating pretzels. He was changing my screen. I don't know.
The best part about it, I'm just sitting
a little
here
bit antisocial there.
I'm just laughing so hard.
I've lost you there. You muted or something.
Can you hear me?
I've lost your sound. Oh, no. You know what's happened here? It's a problem on my side. Let me do this.
We hear you. That's what you did.
I was like, I'm not on gummies. I don't think it was me.
Go ahead, Hustle. Do your thing.
Well, I mean, okay, so what I was saying, this show is the funniest I've been on in a long time because Rand kept pulling those pretzels. He did not have to keep pulling them above the camera, and he just brings them to the camera, reaches in the jar like a little kid reaching on the counter for like cookies or something. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll tell you that. Like a child.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you back.
I should be back.
Yeah, we got you.
Let me just get my stuff working here. Okay. Yeah, we've had this issue before. I need to switch cameras here, guys. Just bear with me for a second.
It's Rand's gummies, man. It's we're contact high.
It slowed down the whole stream.
Yeah, it's secondhand high right now. I don't know how. I don't know how the gummies are doing that.
They're asking, what are your gaming picks for the weekend? Hustle.
Right now, like obviously the large caps are really good for trading. The small caps are better for like those time periods recently where we're buying those small caps and we're gonna run them up during these runs like very quickly, because like some of these major, you know, higher altcoin market caps, they're just, you know, a 10% move, you know, a 5% move if you're trading leverage can be like really solid. But a lot of the stuff I'm looking at is below like 30 million market cap, and I'm just looking to continue to accumulate those and ride those up. Like, but you know me, I don't really swing. I don't like short-term trade. I'm more of a buy undervalued projects and let them materialize over time. I think this weekend I'm really eyeing down Honeyland. I think Based, which is a casino project I really like. Katana Inu
is there a chart for this stuff? Honeyland. Do they have charts and things?
Maybe maybe HXD. You could try. It's on Solana. It's a Solana game. They've been crushing it.
And this RON, is this Ronan? Ray, what's going on there, bro?
Friday.
Now, this is one worth discussing right here because the daily active users on Ronin is crazy because they have this Pixels game and they have about 180,000 players or wallets. Who knows if they're real people every single day? That's not a slight to the Ronin chain. It's just we don't know if it's just active wallets. And yeah, this thing's been ripping. What's the game like?
Yeah, is it playable? I mean,
yeah, it's playable. It's not my style, but Ronin's the blockchain that backs it. It's also the official blockchain of Axie Infinity. The people who made Axie, this is their chain. So a lot of games are now moving over to Ronin. And like I said, right now it's like a battle between IMX and Ronin for that top spot in the gaming sector. Right now, I think IMX has more games, but not live games. That's the problem. So Ronan's thriving with the activity right now, and we're seeing that with this chart. Gaming tokens were getting pummeled, as well as altcoins until today, and then this thing's been going against the trend, which, you know, speaks for itself.
Any surprises there? Another 618 bounce, Hustle. Look at that.
All right.
Another 618 bounce. I mean,
what the hell is a 618?
You must be a believer by now. I mean, how many have I shown you where they bounce on the 618?
What is a 618?
So basically, it's science. Okay.
It's a place of open prayers.
That doesn't help me. What is a 618?
Okay. So basically, there's this thing called Fibonacci numbers. Okay, and basically, life moves in these percentages, like the order of your face, the way things are positioned, all these things. And for some reason, price action on the chart moves according to these Fibonacci numbers sometimes. Okay, and now because all of retail trade using Fibonacci numbers, we have like a gentleman's agreement almost between every trader that uses fibs, that when we see it hit the 618, we all push buy. And it pumps the price.
Okay, makes sense. That's the best science I've ever heard.
And
is there? Yeah, like KG says, is there a 420 level?
Is there 420? Fuck, I don't know. There's a. I use
for my
support.
There is. For my support, I consider the 420 level.
That's gonna be Rand's new no stop 10x cross account play, the 420 level.
Look, so what I like to use here, I mean, the most effective one is generally the 618. You'll see it comes up whenever there's a bleed out in crypto. 618, 786, those come up. When things are super bullish and you're looking for entries, you use the 382. It's that simple. And if those fibs start tying in with other levels and moving averages and trend lines, then you get excited. Then you know it's going to move. It's quite a simple little system, really. Just
move that 382 to the 420, and we got ourselves a new trading strategy.
If it's failing, you just retest off the 420.
There it is. Yes, there you go.
Ivan
That's
says
new science.
He's loving it. Patrick says 420 supports me.
Has Rand gone to the hospital?
I mean, we had this big meeting today, and then he charred this gummy like after the meeting.
Oh my gosh, man!
Okay, let's go. Let's go two more. And I want a secret banger. You did say you might have a secret banger for us.
You gotta smash the likes for that one. No,
what have we got here, Ray?
Yeah, what is the like count?
Ray is head of likes. Ray runs the show here.
That's what it is. It's 600. We got 1743. We got 600 likes. Come on, man.
Okay, guys, fire up the likes quickly.
I can't be on the 420 support level with the likes like this.
No.
You know, I had 1,086 votes telling me to double that size. These absolute degens here in the chat. The last time I did this exercise with a double up or send was about 4 months ago, and they all told me to close my position, and now they're all telling me to double it, and I was in a similar situation. So everyone's turned very bullish here, I see. What are our likes here, Ray? Where are we now?
I mean, let's see. I mean, I'd like it to be 1,000.
Yeah, look, we're okay now. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's. So any surprises here for us? Hustle. Any secrets?
Oh goodness!
Inside information. I want inside information.
Inside info. Okay.
Yeah, just between us and the 1,700 people sitting here.
Yeah. Really hard to keep that inside info in a bottle at that rate. But yeah, when I'm looking across the market right now, there's a couple that and these are all really small caps. Like, these are degenerate plays. So first and foremost, for anyone out there listening, like, this is where you're going to delve into the hustle degen, low market cap stuff. First and foremost, I'll give you two. All right.
Ooh.
I'm going to keep them on the GambleFi narrative because we have our GambleFi stream coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to kind of give some advanced alpha here. Number one is Based. It's BAZED. $16 million market cap. The good thing here, it's fully diluted. There's no VC money. Every token's already in circulation. Really good pump economics. They've done like 300K revenue the last 3 months, and they've given away 170,000 to their stakers of that revenue. So you can buy based, you can stake it, and you're getting like 70% of the platform revenue. It's pretty nice. I've been staking my bag, and those claims have looked pretty healthy.
Is there a chart? I'm digging around here. I've typed in based. I want to see if we can give somebody a chart to give them a picture as to what is it, a phantom chain or is it ETH?
Switch the S to a Z.
Okay. There we go. Based.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. That it is at 21 cents. It's up today. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Looking good. It looks like it's turning a corner. You can see what happened here. Last time we had this, we had the same. We had a high. We had the pullback. They broke up. Okay. We got a high. Yeah, and we got raised, also high, and we've.
And Ran flew away. He was
and
so
Ran
high.
Was high. Okay, so here's some options if you want to buy this based. Very easy exit. So if this thing starts turning against you, how do you get out? Where do you get out? You can just look for a loss of these levels here, 1651. Otherwise, hang on to it. We know that this is a big support region. Okay, we can see they've reacted here. This is a nice little region here, nice little buy up there. So if it starts floating around, don't panic. You're looking for something along those lines. And if you lose that area and the candle closes below, then you jump up. And yeah, quite an easy play. So your level here, you can buy it here, 21.76. Ideally, you want to see that pop, okay, and go. But yeah, looks okay. Looks okay to me.
Yeah, that would be my 𝗙𝗪𝗡 play. The other one is honestly at this point, I can't give this one out because the volume is way too degenerately low. So I'm going to switch my pick because I'm not irresponsible here. Can you pull up? Let's look at Katana Inu because, like I said, they just partnered with IMX. They partnered with Avalanche recently, and they also it would be KATA.
Yeah. Wow, it's on Mexi.
It's on some decent exchanges, and they also partnered with Portal. Are you familiar with Portal?
No.
It's this upcoming super hyped gaming token. I don't know if it's going to be all that they're making it out to be, but at the same time, their marketing is spot on. And I think that's why we're seeing this bounce here. And it got beat up as well since those recent highs, but what are you seeing on this chart?
Yeah, so look, guys, if you want to trade on Mexi and you want to buy this token, it's available on Mexi. There is a link in the description. In fact, I've opened my description here on my side. I'll actually pull it up for you guys shortly. But there's a ton of links here for all these exchanges that you can trade on, and Mexi is obviously one of them. And 2bit's got new coins coming on. I've got Prime XBT, Bybit, Betgit, everything is there. So grab the link in the description. Okay, so Katana, this is lost a support region, which is interesting. What's the market cap on this guy?
23 million circulating in a 50 fully diluted, so very small.
Okay, so I'm just trying to identify some. Not bad actually. It's come back. Look at that. Okay, you can see what's going on here. So it was range low.
Simple science.
Okay. It's typical. It's just typical science here, right? You can see these supports. So what happened when we lose this area? Okay, wasn't looking great, but now they're pushing higher. They're trying to reclaim this zone. As long as we can hold this area, then we're on our way. And if there's news coming out and things are turning bullish again, well, no reason why it should start losing these levels. So I would say watch this current region 00104. Watch that area. Okay, watch that as support. This is today's low, and then the big area that you need to keep your eyes on, 00088.
Fair enough.
00088. Okay, you lose that 00088, and then you can jump out. Now, guys, in the game is another channel. So there's Banter Plus in the game. Okay, this is Hustle's channel. He's there cooking all day long. If you're not on it, or you're not subscribed, well, you know what to do. Go to In the Game, subscribe if you like it. Fundamental king on gaming. And now I'm throwing my charts into his Discord, in his paid product there. And yeah, you get a nice mix of everything. And I'm still waiting to come onto Hustle's show. And we're going to clean up there.
We should line it up like next week, to be honest.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right,
Just
sounds
unleash me. We're gonna unleash the science onto your community.
Yes, we need.
You never know.
We
They
need
might
to
love
bring
it.
the science.
They
You
might
know,
love it.
like I've had Ran and Sheldon, but it was in a tandem, and like Sheldon didn't really get to work his science magic. You can be the first science class on in the game.
You never know. They might love it. They might turn into big time traders.
I told you in the comments, one guy, he always will comment, take his picks, go use their TA, you'll make some money. I'm like, all right, that's good enough for me. I'm just a long-term player here. I buy low, I sell high. That's my game.
Don't buy high and sell low.
No. That's how you end up with your girlfriend's boyfriend paying your bills.
I'm trying to pull up my my screen here one more time for you guys. So as you guys can see here, under these links here, these are the links in the show. Under the description of the show, you can see it's all happening down here. And these are the links I was talking about. And don't forget the Banter Bags thing is in there. Everything's in here. You can join Sniper Club in there.
There's the in the game group as well.
Is it there? Okay, so
yeah, right below those exchange links.
Oh, here we go. Join in the game private group, guys. So there it is. Okay, so Sniper Club's in there, in the games there, all the trading links, everything's happening. And don't forget, if you haven't tried 2-bit, now's your chance. Look at it. My trade is ripping. Okay, you guys were right so far. You just got to take me home. Take me home to Sunday, okay? And then I'll forgive you. You guys sent me to zero. Hustle, they really sent me to zero on the Solana yesterday.
That's a shame. That's shameful.
But maybe they're going to make it back. Okay. Have a great weekend. Awesome having you here. Thanks for joining.
I love joining your show. It's a pleasure as always.
Ray, thanks for hanging out. Okay, so we'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'll come on your show and we'll teach them the science. And
it's official. We are going to do that next week. Like, lock it in.
Okay. Guys, catch you guys later. Have a good one.